Kabeer Yousuf, a distinguished journalist with over 28 years of experience in media and communication. From his early days with All India Radio and Asianet TV to his long-standing role at Oman Observer, he has reported on major global events and authored acclaimed books on His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Said Al Said. A passionate filmmaker and storyteller, Mr. Kabeer has written, directed and acted in numerous award-winning short films and features, earning recognition at international festivals. A true media professional, he continues to inspire through his dedication to journalism, cinema and creative expression. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
It is indeed an honor to have amongst us Dr. Faria, Head of Staff Welfare, SMC, our enthusiastic student delegates, their parents and their dedicated teacher coordinators. Please join me in giving a hard round of applause as we welcome Mr. Kabeer Yousuf to address us on mass communication and journalism, voices that shape the world. Sir, may I now invite you to share your thoughts on the opportunities, challenges, and evolving trends within the field of mass communication and journalism, and how aspiring professionals can use media as a powerful tool to inform, influence, and inspire.
Thank you. From here only? All right, great. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. How are you all? Oh, fantastic. So are you all kind of, in a state of siesta, or are you awake, wide awake? Yes. All right, great. Dears, shall we do the task of ice breaking? Yeah? May I know how many of you like media, first of all? How many of you read newspapers every day? Be honest. How many of you get to watch TV news every day? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many of you get to see the reels on social media? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Fantastic. Okay, even the teachers, they're great. All right. This all are disseminating what? Information, right? Information, entertainment. You agree? Yes. Right? So, talking about information, it's all about journalism and communication. Communication, of course you know what is communication, right? Yes. Can anyone define communication? Can anyone define communication? Please, yeah ma'am. Exchanging information, one-to-one. So what is mass communication? One to many. As simple as that, yeah. This is what's called mass communication, as simple as that. And now, does anyone have the flair of writing? Or do you have a passion for writing? Anyone? Don't you all write brief messages and all that? Don't you all write brief messages, letters, or you call whatever? Poems? Stories? Great. But what if you can convert your passion into a profession? How about that? See, more often than not, we are driven by our peer pressure, number one, parental pressure, to take up a job which is not our cup of life. Right? So how many of you have ambitions? Tell me, please share your ambitions. What do you want to be in life? You? What's your passion? What do you want to be in life? Please, louder. Great. And you? Yeah? Lawyer. Anyone wants to be an actor, actress? Great. Anyone wants to be a writer? Good. I mean, like poet or story writer, novelist, or what? Imagine if you have a flair for reading and writing, which can fetch you a handsome salary and a good status in life. How about that? Not everybody can be an engineer. Not everyone can be a doctor, right? So if you can pursue your passion for writing, there are umpteen number of chances around us. Ready? Let's. Sorry? I'll take you through a couple of jobs which are available if you have a flair for writing and reading. Can we? Please. Sorry. Thank you. Start moving? In the next slide, because it's basically about news reporting and mass communication, which is tailored for university students. A couple of slides later, you'll find. Later, please. How many dailies are there in Oman? Can you put in PowerPoint presentation mode? Put in presentation mode nowadays. 3, 5. 5 dailies. I mean dailies. 3. Okay, 5. Raise your hands up. 5. 5. 5. Yes, please. What are they? Yeah, I'm just. I like this because of 5. Please. Which are they? Oman Observer first. Then Times of Oman. Muscat Daily. Then the fourth one, please. That's not a daily. It's an online platform only. The fourth one, please. That's an online platform for news. It doesn't have a physical existence. Next one, please. There are 3 main English dailies over here in Oman. There used to be, the fourth one was Oman Tribune, that is closed down for, I think, just before Corona. There are 3 main dailies. Out of that, Oman Observer is the Ministry of Information owned newspaper, and which is the mouthpiece of the government. And the 2 other ones are private ones, making the number of dailies in Oman 3. How many magazines are there? Magazine? Why is gone? Yeah. Now the reading mode has been transferred from physical reading to digital reading, right? Yeah. So as a result, there are a couple of magazines which sometimes they publish, sometimes not, and we cannot account for. Like Why, of course, it used to be there, and the Weekend used to be there, Thursday magazine used to be there, but there is hardly any being published now because the entire world is changing towards. The size of the newspaper has been reduced. Have you noticed? When was the last time you touched a newspaper?
July.
Last July. Very good. That was when we were covering your newspaper book. Please tell me, when was the last time you touched, you really felt a newspaper? Can anyone? Before Corona. Okay. When was the last time you really read a magazine? Not on social media. All right. So I'll come to the conclusion that, if you have a flair for reading and writing, you have umpteen number of chances, ample opportunities lying outside, and which you can pursue. What all you have to do is just convert your passion into profession. So let's explore some of the jobs. I've just quoted some 15 jobs which are available around you. Once you are done with your graduation, there are lots of jobs around you. The first one is being a journalist. Being a journalist, it's a highly respectful job, and that's the reason I'm over here. Do you agree?
Yes.
All right. So being a journalist is the mouthpiece of media, means which is connecting the public with the news disseminator. In simple words, media means a platform which connects these two, media. So being a journalist, you can work for a newspaper or a magazine, or in today's world you can write for the social media as well. What is the number one? The first job that available for journalists. And the second one? Freelance writer. I know at least half of the housewives who have a flair for writing are freelance writers. Some of your mothers maybe, some of you even must be writing from home. Mostly features like soft stories. There are two types of stories, which is one is hard story, the second one is soft story. Of course, soft stories talks about your which is the best restaurant or fine dining area and things like this, while the hard story talks about the political issues, the international, the Palestine issue, or any other issue which is, you can conclude that it is hard story. And soft story, anything and everything around you. If you have a beautiful flower at home, you can write about it. It's a feature story for a magazine or a newspaper, even for an online platform. Staff writer. The primary duty includes she produces or he produces content for traditional online media organizations. More or less a writer associated with an organization. It's not battery ka problem hai kya?
It's working.
Just enter like this. I'll enter like this. Yeah, better. PR specialists. I know some of you have the passion for PR work. Don't you have? Yeah? How many of you can identify a gossiper around you? Whose face comes into your mind when I say gossiper or gossip monger? A gossip monger, don't get disappointed. You have the ability of public relation. You can pursue the career. Seriously, you can pursue the career of a freelance or PR, because you're doing the same thing that a PR worker is doing. Instead of getting filth and abuse and from some people, you are getting paid for this. So which is better, gossip monging or PR work? Very good. Now, content writer. Content writer means, of course, you're writing about something, you're talking about something, just as that what the social media influencers are doing. They're creating content. Content can be either audio, video, or written. Here, we're talking about content in forms of words, letters. So you can be a content writer as well. And the minimum salary or average salary that you're getting is, your drawing is 23,000. Divide by 12. How much? 23,000, round off 24,000, divide by 12. 2,000 riyals for your gossip monging. Isn't it good? Great. Now, technical writer. Can anybody guess what is technical writing? You. Can you tell me what is technical writing? You. Yes. Can you stand up, please?
Maybe I know technical things.
Like what?
Machines.
Mm-hmm.
Machines, electronical things.
Why should you write about machines and electronic things?
I encourage people who are spreading information about it.
Okay. To whom? Who is the ultimate reader?
Maybe in case who are passionate in that field.
You are right to a great extent, but not exactly right. Please sit down. Technical writing, as he said, is writing something technical or technology or machines or into whatever. See, when was the last time you bought a mobile phone? Or you bought a printer or any technical gadgets? Come on, anybody? 3 years back. So didn't you get a manual or a catalog with that? Writing for that. So if you read a catalog, you can identify the quality of the product even. Do you agree with me or not? Because those which gadgets coming from some countries, I don't want to name, some countries, once you read, you can see it's erroneous. It's grammatically wrong. Which means the product also is substandard product. But whereas if you take Sony, Panasonic, Samsung, their writing is excellent. Have you ever gone through that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it makes a real difference. So content writing and technical writing really pays you well. If you have a passion for mobile phones or camera. Camera. Does anyone like cameras? Children. What camera you like? So instead of logging on to YouTube and searching about the product and its qualities, its technical details and all, you can just go through the manual and get to know what exactly the product does for you. Now, copywriter. Copywriter. You know what is copywriting? Again, it's all writing. You're writing for a magazine or a product or an initiative or whatever is copywriting. See, if you can see the calendars on your table, you can see some nice quotes. That's also copywriting. There are companies that are willing to pay you for writing for the calendars. See, around you, just take a look around. Everything and anything has letters on it. And they are paying for you. News editor? News editor? That is one figure that I always fight with. Because I'm a reporter and I write about so many things. For example, Mem was talking about one of my articles which appeared recently about Aman. Aman? Yes, Aman, how are you? Come on, please come. Aman, do you know me? No, she?
No, she.
Yeah. Aman, how are you?
I'm fine.
You know me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wrote about Nausheen and I wrote about Aman, and it's one of my what do you call that? No, something that gives you a satisfaction while writing. So I wrote about him, and for example, and I write stories like that. All good?
Okay, right?
Yeah. Come. Good boy. Nice specs. I like it, huh? Like it. Whatever you write, you give it to the news editor. He will cut some paragraphs. He will edit it. He will do operation. He will do postmortem. He will do everything. And what happens to your news story, the next morning, you will get to know only when the newspaper is published. So you call the news editor. Why did you do this? Why did you do this? So it's called news editing. All right. So there are some criterion for a news story. The first criterion in Oman or in any Arab country is that it should not be against any belief. It should not be against the nation. It should not be against anybody's political belief. These are 3 things to take care of if you are writing in Oman. If you are a writer in Oman, these are the 3 important things to take care of. It should not hurt, it should not harm anybody's belief, it should not harm the national sentiment, it should not harm anybody's political belief. Can you write like that? Anything within this criteria? Within this framework, can you write? Come on. Yes, you can. Then only you can survive in Oman. Content manager, news producer, one who produces news. You don't have to produce, you don't have to blast a bomb and make a news. You don't have to kill someone to make a news. News producer means you happen to see something, you just pull your car aside and write about it. This is called news producer, one who produces news. And you immediately call up the news editor, look, I've got another story for you to kill. Digital strategist is again another field where you can focus on and take your career forward. You follow me? Can someone read what is digital strategist? Who has the loudest voice? You. Okay, please. Can you read? Yes.
Digital strategies collaborates with content development, marketing and social media management teams to create digital
Promotional strategies.
promotional strategies. They keep current with emerging digital trends and identify the target audience for their organization's products.
Yeah, this is the most important thing, that you keep current with emerging digital trends and identify the target audience for their organization's products. Very simple. You are working for a company, you are promoting their products through your words. Please be seated. Communications manager, again, back to gossiper? Gossip mongers. You are taking care of the communications of an organization. You are interacting with the people, you are interacting with the stakeholders, people. You are writing for the company. You are drafting press releases. You are drafting press release. Can anybody tell me what's a press release?
When we press conference and we say something that time.
Yeah.
Press release.
You write whatever he says, you write, and the entire details of the whole event is written in words. That's called press release, in simple words. Press release drafting, you'll have to meet up with the client, sit with him a couple of times, get to know what exactly he wants, what exactly he wants to disseminate with the people. That's called press release. And communications manager does exactly the same thing that you, because basically you have to have a flair for writing. Not only for flair for writing, should have a liking towards communication. Unless and otherwise you are an extrovert, you cannot excel in this job. Being an introvert cannot excel in media and communications. You have to be an, another word, you have to be an, another word for extrovert, extrovert, outstanding, outspoken, outspoken, socializing person. You have to be a socializing person. All right, if you have that thing inside you, don't hesitate, go ahead with the media and communications. And CR specialists, corporate communications. Instead of the PR manager, you are taking care of the entire corporate, entire company. You are taking care of the entire company's communication strategy. That is called? And what is the short form of corporate communications? COPSCOM. COPSCOM specialists. And the last and the final one is product marketing manager. Again, here your writing skills are used. Your ability to communicate with the people is used in promoting your product. How many of you have YouTube channels? Yes, please. So what do you usually promote? Demoting something? Sorry? That's all, okay, okay. But what do you primarily focus on, like songs or content?
Just motivational videos.
Motivational videos, good, good. Do you watch her video? Does anyone watch ma'am's video? No, they don't know. You should promote it. So you can appoint one of these guys to be your communications manager. Right. Do you want to be a communications manager? She's going to pay you. Ma'am will pay you. Great. So this is all about, see, have you ever thought of working for Netflix? Have you ever thought of working for CNN? Guys, your dream job, Netflix, Warner Brothers, and which are the names that you can just recall at once? Warner Brothers, then? One by one, please. Showtime, okay. National Geographic, then Bloomberg, USA Today, Prime Video, CNN, Fox, 20th Century Studios, then Disney. So, okay. So, have you ever dreamt of working with one of these leading companies? How many of you? How many of you have ever thought or dreamt of working with one of these companies? You. Which company would you like to work for? Any media company.
I wanted to work for
CNN, fantastic, yeah. BBC? Yes. Who wants to work for BBC? BBC, please. So these are the opportunities available for you if you choose to be a media person. If you do your MCJ, Mass Communication Journalism, there are umpteen number of colleges. Even in Oman, you have a couple of colleges. They have this franchise of some international or globally renowned universities where you can pursue your studies and become a journalist. Being a journalist, you get salary. You get, what is second? Respect. Okay. So I have put all the salaries below the qualifications, below everything I have put the salary. Why? Because salary is not everything. Is it? Is salary everything? I think the teachers also can say. Does salary define your job? What else defines your job?
The passion we have for it.
The passion, dedication, job satisfaction. That is a key word. Unless and otherwise you have a job satisfaction, can you work? I'll give you 1 million riyals. Seriously. But that job will be against your morals, against everything that you have, against your values, against everything. Will you? 1 million riyals. 1 million. Who will work? Yes, you. You will work. So money is what is important for you. But there is more than money because you will get fed up.
Sir, is the average salary 32,000?
32,000 riyals per year. Per annum. Not per month. Tata Birla will get hold of you. Yeah. So, what is more important, money or job satisfaction? Okay, money, raise your hands. Money. Money. Money, 3. Job satisfaction? So you're working for yourself, not for the company, right? Good. Put your hands down. Now it's time for us to interact. I mean, of course, we've been interacting with each other. Am I right, ma'am? Yes. Good done, yeah. Thank you very much. Have you got some insights to MCJ and its perks that's entailed with this? Yes. Yep. So we were talking about the first factor was, of course, you need a salary every month to take care of you, to meet your needs and all. Second thing is, when you think about a job, the prime criteria or prime thing that comes into your mind is salary. Second is job satisfaction. Third is yes, you have something to say. Yes, you have. Yes. Passion. Salary, money, of course, money, job satisfaction, and the third one is passion. Room for growth. You get the same salary, you get the same position, same job for the past 10 years. Will you be happy? No. You need to grow. So professional growth is required. Designation also matters. Respect. Who said respect? Being a journalist, there are a couple of other perks as well. You can travel. Don't you like to travel? Yes, you can travel. I know one of the CSR manager, she's a PR manager as well. Every month she's somewhere in Oman. So get to travel a lot. Get to meet with new people, new country, new places, new experience. Who wouldn't want to? Who wouldn't want to? You want to? And the respect, of course. There are so many other perks entailed with being a journalist that you will feel or experience, not to say. So now it's your turn to ask questions to me, please. Don't ask difficult questions.
Sir, can I ask you?
Please.
What, as a journalist, what difficulties do you face when you give your news to the news editor?
That's a good
There
question.
are a lot of things like, because the news editor cuts a lot of things and they feel biased, that is not done.
Exactly. So I don't feel saddened to see that it's been cut, because if you have the professional respect, you respect your profession, you respect his profession as well. So that is his duty to take care of it, and he won't be biased or prejudiced in shortening or curtailing my story or even killing my story. He won't be prejudiced. There may be reasons, because we are all answerable to our chief editor. The chief editor is from the Ministry of Information. Am I boring? Who said yes? Okay, please listen. So the chief editor takes care, he's from the Ministry of Information, he takes care of the entire newspaper every day. Each and every story, every single word used in a story will be taken care by him. He has to go through everything. For that, he appoints somebody called news editor. So news editor will be taking the decision based on his instruction. Yeah, this is what's happening at the desk. A desk is comprised of sub-editors. Comprises of sub-editors, like, 4, 5, 6 sub-editors may be there. So each will take care of different reporters' stories, and they'll go through, they'll cut, they'll combine 2 paragraphs together. They'll omit what is not required. And if there is anything, any slight hint of anything against anyone or ideology, politics, religion, they'll immediately chop it off.
Then what made you choose that you wanted to, like, yes, this is what I want to choose in mass media?
See, I'm a person who chose commerce out of peer pressure. Some of my friends were going for commerce. I also went for commerce, but I was not happy at all. I wasn't kind of, resting. I was kind of restless, actually. So that is the time I realized that, my passion is for writing and script writing and all these things, art and culture things. So I slowly moved to journalism. And that was when I realized myself. The same way you will realize yourself once you choose the area that your heart says, not what your other says or your friend says, right? So choose the field that is kind of requested by your heart, not by your friends or your parents. I'm sure most of you must be kind of dreaming of a job of a doctor or engineer, right? How many of you wants to be a teacher? How many of you want to be a teacher?
Nobody.
No.
Nobody, not even a soul.
She's angry, I think, when I asked you, do you want to be a teacher? No?
Yeah.
One teacher. You're an actress, right? Ah, yes. I want to be an actor. Teacher as well. Teacher come actress. Okay, very good. May I know your ambitions, please? I was asking about in the beginning. What is your ambition? To be a wife. I can't hear you. Businesswoman, very good, sorry. And next one, please. Please. Engineer, good. Which engineer? What engineer? Civil, mechanical, electrical, software engineer, good. Next. You? You're from where? Nigeria, good. What's your ambition? Dentist. Good. Why do you have a passion for being a dentist? No, seriously, I'm asking you. Why do you want to be a dentist? Please, louder.
Because our father is a dentist.
Your father is a dentist? Doctor. Which hospital? Wasan. Dental care. Here in Al Khoyar. Right? Okay. Your passion? Sorry, your ambition? Yes. Physiotherapist. Good. Please. Next. Cabin crew. Oh, very good. So who's your role model, or which airline you aspire to? Emirates Airlines. EK. Good. All right. Next. Lawyer. Very good. Okay. Next. Actress, teacher. Photographer. Very good. Media again. That's a media. Part of media. You know, there is something called photojournalism. You know that? There is something called photojournalism. So pursue that, which combines your passion in photography as well as in writing. Next. Please express your ambition. IT engineer. IIT. Good. Gynecologist. Good. Good, good. Next. Fast, our time is limited, please. Artist. Artist. Painting. Good. I could see the smallest boy over there. Oh, good. All right, you. What's your ambition? Photographer. Yeah. Again, photography and journalism, you can combine both. Next. You? No ambition. AI engineer, very good. Civil service, who is civil service? You. Good. IAS or IPS, IFS? IAS, good. You? Business. What sort of business? Construction. Okay. Now its floor is open for you to ask me questions. And as this young girl said, I'm a filmmaker as well as a journalist as well as plus. She said something I don't even remember exactly. So you can ask me questions, please. Yes.
What was your first step in your career?
What was my first?
What was your first step?
First step in building my career. Good. I was a casual artist at All India Radio. While I was studying, I was doing this as part-time. While I was studying +2. When I was 17 years, I was doing I was a casual artist. And now I am the A grade artist. I was B grade, but I follow that. I'm an A grade artist now. Thank you very much. Yes, please.
Sir, you had mentioned that content manager. You had told us that content manager is the same as being an influential creator. So is that the same thing as PR manager?
Basically, everything is intertwined. Content manager, PR manager. You are creating something. You need to have creativity inside you. Got it? An interest or a passion to create something. So as a journalist or as a filmmaker or as anything, as an artist, photographer, you're creating something or recreating something. So if you have the creativity, everything's intertwined. The distinctive line between these is very, very flimsy actually. You cannot define it exactly, this is what is exactly. Content management, you are managing the content. Content creation, you are creating the content. Content writer, you are again creating the content. Even social media influencer, you're creating a content. If you are promoting a restaurant, you're creating a content for that restaurant. The rest depends upon your creativity, how to go about, what style to approach or what style to accept. This all depends upon your creativity, your observation. Good. Thank you very much.
Sir, I have a question.
Ma'am, yeah, ma'am.
So you were talking about job satisfaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to know, as a journalist, like again you were telling about the editor cutting out your news report and etc. So are you really satisfied with your job, being a journalist, when your news get edited a lot?
Of course.
You are satisfied?
I'm of course satisfied because you'll have to listen to so many voices. You cannot have an autonomous or monocratic decision. You cannot have.
Is it because you're in this country?
Wherever you are. While I was in Asianet Radio, I was in Asianet Channel back in Chennai. We used to undergo, all my stories used to undergo, anybody's stories should undergo some sort of, censoring, scissors and all, you'll have to go through that. So ultimately, your kind of, your story is seeing the light of the day. So that's what. The news
So you're
editor,
happy with that, since your story comes out?
we have to.
Okay, so
We have to.
it's maybe if you really want to tell about something, and if that doesn't come out, won't you feel bad about it?
See, everything, all the stories will come out, but after some sort of editing. So, some structures, some sentence structures, the editor might feel that it should be like this. Depending upon 1, 2, 3, it should be like
not
this.
yours.
Sometimes it happens. Across the world, all stories do go through the desk censoring. Otherwise, it won't. And they are the ones who places the stories on the pages, first page or second page, and this corner, that corner. Every corner has its own value. Newspaper values kind of, see, if this is a newspaper, you fold it like this first, right? Have you ever folded a newspaper?
Yes.
And you fold them like this, right? This is the prime area. This area is called front page, of course. Front page is the most important page, and everybody wants their stories to appear on front page. So if I get a front page, oh, I'm happy. If I get a second page, I'm also happy. And if you get before the fold or above the fold, this is called fold, you're more happy. If you get over here, you're the happiest. But mostly, His Majesty or royal news appears on this area, unless and otherwise we have an important story to be shared. For example, the accident that took nearly 20 lives in Dukkam 2 weeks ago. That occupied the prime area. Ours was the first news to be broken. Like that, this is the structure of a newspaper in accordance with the importance. Sorry. So job satisfaction comes from exactly what you're doing. If you know, I have done different jobs. I have kind of, for a trial and error kind of thing, I have been to marketing. I'm an MBA holder in Human Resources Management, HRM. And I've tried my hands in HRM, but I wasn't happy. I'm never a person of 9 to 5 job. I cannot be piled myself within the files and the dusty files. So if you think you are not a 9 to 5 person, please explore your opportunities and don't sleep like this. Okay. So if you feel, if your inner soul says that you are not a 9 to 5 person, please explore your areas in media. Please. Yeah.
You had mentioned that journalists have news editors, so novelists will have the same.
Of course, novelists also have. Because novelist is an outside person. A novelist or a story writer is an outside person. He writes a story and submits to the magazine or newspaper or... There are editors. They will sit and look at the content. Every single word will be gone through kind of, censoring. And they will edit whatever is not required because the writers can write anything.
Sir, is there much of a difference between journalists and novelists?
There is, of course. But ultimately, everybody is a writer.
Yeah.
He's also creating something. We are also creating something. Yeah. And I have authored 4 books for information. The first book, as you said, it's His Majesty's Life. And that is the first Indian book. First Indian book on His Majesty, Sultan Qaboos. Thank you. And my 5th book, which is on guess what? Now we are all journalism students. Guess what's going to be my next book? It's almost done. My 5 years efforts, not the word 5 years efforts, are going to be seeing the light of the day next on the first week of November. Guess what? I said 5 years experience, 5 years hard work. No. It's about Corona. Corona chronology, which documents what the nation has done for to save the people, to save property and everything, or to support the economy, what the nation has done step by step. That's called chronology. From 2019 December, COVID-19, remember COVID-19, not COVID 2000. COVID-19 from 2019 December to 2022. So the history, the Oman perspective of Corona is depicted in Corona Chronology, which is a 234 pages book, will be launched at the Oman Chamber of Commerce Industry on November 9th. And adding cream to the cake, there are two ministers will be launching this book. One is Rawaz, Minister of Commerce, and As-Sabti, Minister of Health. Just for information, I'm just sharing this. You will get to see the book at the airport. W.H. Smith, Al-Baj, and these are the suppliers of this book. You'll get to see that. I'll be more than happy to give a copy to the library. Thank you very much. We are done, or any more questions, please? Yes, sorry. Yeah, you've been.
So is there any chance that AI can go over journalism?
Yes, 101%. Future belongs to AI. AI, big data, and things like really ruling this rooster. Because I grew up writing stories, literally writing stories. For Asianet TV, we used to write stories, write, and read it out. On radio, also the same thing. But when it comes to, see, there are 10 years, 15 years back, I used to write. We used to come back from an event at 9 p.m., 10 p.m. to the desk and file the story in the computer. Later, we got laptops. With the laptops, we used to go to the event. For example, it's happening in Grand Hyatt Hotel. You'll be typing the story from there and connecting Wi-Fi to it. But today, I don't have to go to the office. My smartphone will do the job. With a smartphone, you can type the stories, email it. Khalas. So life has kind of changed a lot thanks to the technology, advanced technology and gadgets. But today, people are writing news with the help of and ChatGPT. You just ask ChatGPT what happened in Indian school at Seeb today, Indian school Mabela today. So ChatGPT will give you the answer. So most of the journalists today are depending upon AI. I can say 90% of journalists are depending upon AI.
So is that a norm for
It's not a good sign, but the entire world is moving around it. So we can't help it. We can't say pure writing is missing. So the world will move on with AI. You also will be writing and you'll be asking AI, please write a story on so-and-so. Write a story on AVENIR, for example. They'll give you the story. Chat. Thanks. So journalism will be ruled by AI. Social media will be the next platform.
Thank you, sir, for answering that so insightfully and for engaging with every question with patience and clarity.
Thank you.
May I now request Dr. Faria, Head of Staff Welfare, SMC, to kindly present a memento to our resource person, Mr. Kabeer Yousuf, as a token of appreciation and gratitude.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you once again,
Thank you,
sir,
Mr.
for sharing
Thank
expertise
Thank you, ma'am.
and
Thank you.
inspiring our students to see mass communication and